Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 20 or so years, you'll probably have heard of music superstar Taylor Swift by now. It seems like with every successive album, her fame just continues to grow. Without a doubt, a good portion of Taylor Swift's income is derived from her concerts, which are pretty much always sold out. And to be able to travel quickly from one city to another to keep up with her jam-packed touring schedule, Miss Swift has a private jet. It's this private jet that we'll take a closer look at for today's video. According to GlobeAir.com, Taylor Swift's jet is a Dassault Falcon 7X, a state-of-the-art tri-jet known for its exceptional performance and comfort. According to Simple Flying, the Falcon 7X sports 3 engines and a highly swept wing to achieve speed and efficiency. The engines are Pratt & Whitney Canada PW300s, which provide the aircraft with over 6,400 pounds of thrust each. The Falcon 7X is said to have a range of 6,850 nautical miles, which means she might theoretically be able to fly from New York to India or East Africa non-stop. This will see flights of 11 hours or more, with an ability to reach intercontinental destinations without the need to stop and refuel. Another nice thing about a smaller private jet like the Falcon 7X is that it's able to land at smaller airports. Of course, if the aircraft is flying from one country to another, it's definitely going to need to land at an airport where border officials can stamp her passport to let her into the country. But going back to the jet, it's said that the Falcon 7X's cabin is designed with luxury and convenience in mind, and has the ability to accommodate up to 16 passengers. This business jet features a spacious and quiet environment, large windows for natural light, and a customizable layout to suit personal preferences. It doesn't seem like anyone knows exactly what the inside of Taylor's private jet looks like, and so we can't provide any specifics. However, we know that customizations available to customers include plush seating, entertainment systems, workspaces, and bespoke dining areas. Here's one example of how someone has configured a Dassault Falcon 7X. Listed on Dassault's website is a pre-owned jet available for purchase. The $20.5 million jet has a warm beige harmony interior with beige leather seats. It also has a light brown carpet with light squared dots. There's a fig cherry wood veneer and satin champagne gold metal plating. The jet has seating for 12 passengers and has a small kitchen and 2 lavatories, one up front and one in the back. There's one divan bed on board this one as well. In the galley is a central water system, provisions for a coffee machine, microwave, and an extra-wide high-temperature oven. A second example coming from Legacy Aviation Group looks like this. Selling for about $41 million, this jet has a lighter and brighter interior with white-colored seating. As you can see, there are big, comfortable chairs everywhere and a few work surfaces as well. And of course, there are a few TV screens scattered throughout the cabin. But back to Swift's specific Falcon 7X, we know that it is registered N621MM. This aircraft was built in 2009 and is registered to Island Jet Incorporated of Nashville, Tennessee. Swift previously had another private jet as well, a Dassault Falcon 900. However, this jet was reportedly sold on January 30th. The Falcon 900 was particularly special in that it was registered N898TS. The last 2 letters, TS, obviously match up with her initials, making it extra special. The Dassault Falcon 7X comes with a hefty price tag of approximately $54 million. As highlighted by Globe Air, this high price reflects the aircraft's technology, luxurious features, long-range capability, and high efficiency. The operational costs add significantly to the expense, with annual running costs often exceeding $3 million. This includes fuel, maintenance, crew salaries, hangar fees, and insurance. The latest news concerning Taylor Swift and her private jet is that a BBC Nature presenter has asked the pop star to reconsider using her private jet. Deadline.com reports that Chris Packham, a long-time host of BBC Nature programmes and a tireless environmental campaigner, has spoken out after Swift sent in the lawyers to silence a social media blogger sharing a log of her international jet usage. The person in question, a young man by the name of Jack Sweeney, had calculated that Swift travelled 178,000 miles on 2 private planes in 2023. InterestingEngineering.com notes that Sweeney also calculated that the celebrity's planes emitted 1,200 tons of CO2 in 2023, which is 83 times higher than that of an average American. Sweeney showed how Swift's planes crisscrossed the United States and the world nearly 170 times in 2023. Her planes reportedly covered the distance of flying around the Earth 7 times in the last year. The most outrageous use of the private jet took place more recently and saw a one-day trip from Tokyo to Las Vegas and back. This particular trip, conducted in February 2024, was done to support her boyfriend Travis Kelce at the Super Bowl final. On the topic of sustainability, Swift's private jet usage and Jack Sweeney calling her out on her inefficient travels, Packham was quoted as saying, "We know that private jets are the single greatest contributor when it comes to jet aviation fuel and the least efficient because they're carrying one person." And so he called her out and she threatened to sue him. And I just thought, you really missed the trick there, Taylor. What you should have said is, "You're right, times have moved on, I've got to change my practice, I'm going to sell my private jet." And that would have been such a powerful thing for her to say to an audience. And I mean, her audience is primarily a young audience, isn't it? I mean, you can't say she's responsible for climate breakdown, but she's an icon, and as a consequence of that, she should be leading. So that's everything we know about Taylor Swift's private jet and how she uses it. What do you think about Swift's extensive use of her Falcon 7X? Would it be better for her to fly commercial like everyone else? Or is it more of a necessity for someone who is as high profile as she is? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment down below.